Alright, my name is Rebecca Bowser, and I'm going to be speaking to you all tonight about an organization called Combat Paper Project. My goal with this speech is to be able to get the word out about this project and organization so that more people will be aware and be able to get involved to help our veterans. I was asked this semester to be a part of it through EKU and by Travis Martin, and was involved with a workshop on campus with combat paper and being able to make paper out of military uniforms. I want to let you all know, one, why Combat Paper Project is important to me, two, what combat paper is, and three, how that you can get involved. The first thing why Combat Paper Project is important to me is because my father, who is a 100% disabled veteran, he was injured April 12th of 2004 and resulted in the loss of his right leg. So I have a strong personal tie with veterans, especially disabled veterans. I'm also a VA dependent, so me being able to go to school is completely dependent on my veteran benefits. And through my veteran benefits, I've been able to volunteer and be involved with a lot of the veteran programs here on campus the last couple of years. Combat Paper works with veterans through art, which is another reason this is important to me, because I'm being an art major and wanting to help veterans through healing. This is just a great way to get involved. Combat Paper Project is basically an organization that uses art workshops to help veterans reconcile and share their personal experiences. The veterans, while that they're cutting down their uniforms, they're cutting them down to like a postage size stamp, they have the opportunity to be able to talk to other veterans that are doing this. So, you guys are doing your project here, and the same there, that it takes a lot of time, so they have a lot of opportunity and a lot of time to be able to speak to each other about their experiences, things that they've gone through. Then the healing part of that is they're getting to take their uniforms that they've worn in battle and cut them down to be able to create something new. The veterans take their uniforms, they take all the buttons, Velcro, patches, things that are not material off of their uniforms, and then they cut them down to, like I said, a postage stamp size pieces and put them all in a bucket. And then through that, it's like it kind of gets them thinking about the things that they've been through. They're then able to take those pieces of material and put them into a thing called a Hollander beater that uses water and then the friction of metal hitting metal that runs the material through and beats it down to a pulp. After the material gets to that point, veterans are able to then take their pulp from their uniforms that they've worn and raise them up through a screen to make pieces of paper out of the material. Then once those are dry, they can write letters on them, they can write poetry on them, they can do pictures or however that they want to be able to do that. When I was involved in October with the project on campus, I ended up making molds of my arm and a mold of my leg and used the pulp and pressed it in and made paper, combat paper, arms and legs to represent the phantom pains of disabled veterans. So you may be wondering how you can get involved. Well, you can go to www.combatpaper.org and learn more about what they do, where that they're going to be doing workshops. They do workshops on campuses, different art institutes, just different places. So you can look that up. Also, if you're on Facebook, you can look them up on there. So tonight my goal was to inform you of what Combat Paper Project is, how it's related to me, and how you can get involved.